Whoa. My bad. There we go. We're here. We're live. What's going on, brothers? I'm here with my two brothers, JK and Mr. Nilante, people. Obviously, we're going to discuss Liverpool Football Club and say whatever you want to say in the chat as well. Welcome to Fozzy TV, not formerly known as as LRFC. But yeah, we're going to be talking about Liverpool in this show, and I've got my two favorite people, which is JK and Nilante. What's going on, brothers?
All good, bro. All good. Hope you cool, man.
Yeah, guys, we could talk about anything you want. I mean, let the conversation flow and say whatever you want. What do you think? How do you feel after yesterday's game, man?
Nilante?
Big up yourself, Ozzy. Big up yourself, JK.
Easy, bro.
Like, share, subscribe, Fozzy's. What's the name? I'm getting used to your. Was it Fozzy's?
Yeah, my name, Fozzy TV, something like that.
Fozzy TV. That's it. Yeah. Sorry, mate. Sorry. I lost me like a wet sieve there. But here you go. Yeah. Subscribe to Fozzy TV. Yeah. Oh, this man Fozzy. Bit of a turncoat. Bit of a stab. I'm joking. Now, Fozzy's knowledge of the game is there, so Liverpool, Chelsea, anything you talk about, so big up selves. Yeah, look, in terms of the game, we needed a win, and we got the win.
Yeah.
We need next game. Point blank is simple.
Mm-hmm. What about you, JK? Like, are we overreacting to yesterday's game? Or is the reaction what you expected?
Like for me, bro, going into that game yesterday, we were playing against a manager who got 4 points off us last season. Yeah. We lost to him and we got a draw against him.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh God,
this is not the game that we need. Yeah.
We don't need this. We don't need to face this guy right now. But I think the way we played it, I said, with Salah not being there, what's going to happen is one or two other players are going to fill in that gap there and get crosses into the box for our strikers to maybe get a header in. And what happened yesterday, I said Gomez, because when I seen Gomez on there, it gave me a bit more of a safer feeling, knowing that we've got a guy there who knows how to play football, at least. I don't know how fit he's going to be, but at least he knows how to play football. Yeah. So when I seen him bombing down the right wing, getting crosses in, I was thinking, you know what? He got that cross in for gap code to head down for Isaac, and he had scored that chance. Just simple things like this gets a striker into a game. And it was great to see that Isaac got that goal, bro. That was so... If you see it, I've seen it from behind the goal.
I will continue with that one. Do you think like it was a bit harsh the way we've been reacting to the new players? Do you think like it was too much too soon to react to them like that? What do you guys think about that?
The way what I've heard from people, it just makes you realise we're living in an impatient world. These guys think working one day you're going to get $1 billion into your account. No, it's not going to happen like that. Patience is the beautiful thing because it makes you realise what you have then. Like when you look at Wirtz, he didn't play the last few games.
Yeah,
he came in yesterday from the start and we just looked like a totally different team.
Yeah.
So I've never questioned the Isaac and Wirtz signing. For me,
because that's what people are doing now, aren't they? They're doing that. They're asking questions about them too. Saying, is this the players that we need to fit the system that we have? Why can't we buy the system players that we used to buy? Do you know what I mean, JK and Nilante? That's all I've been hearing all week, and I doubted myself, to be fair, because I thought I was like everybody else. When these two were coming to Liverpool, I was over the moon. I was going crazy. I mean, because at the end of the day, they were meant to go to other clubs, and they chose us to other clubs. You know what I mean? It shows how big Liverpool Football Club is, and I don't think people looked into that. If you know what I mean, guys. But JK, sorry about that, bro.
I was just saying, like when I seen yesterday, it was Wirtz and Isaac at the front of our team on the screen. It was Isaac and Wirtz, bro. Going back 12 months ago, if you said to me away at West Ham, we're gonna have Isaac and Wirtz at the front of our team, I'd be like, you were having a laugh, bro.
Exactly, bro.
And when I seen them yesterday, I was like, fucking hell, we got some two top players. I'm not just going on about yesterday's game, bro. Even if Isaac didn't score yesterday, I still know he's a top striker. But that finish confirmed what I already know. What a finish! It was so clean, and he couldn't put it. He had to put it there, right in the corner. I was like, bang. Works for me, bro. He did this touch in the 44th minute to McAllister. It was so delicate. I think he used his laces. It just showed me the quality of him. Football fans need to have patience, especially Liverpool fans. That's why we
unlike us, you know, it's like the way we was retaliating during the season, especially you know about those players, and that reaction is unlike Liverpool fans. Let me just put it that way. You know, like normal circumstances, players who come to other clubs, they expect the no patience kind of thing, innit? But Liverpool's not normally like that, and it shocked me. It really shocked me, like the way we reacted towards these guys, because it's not the Liverpool way. I know that we say that a lot, but it's not. It really ain't.
It's the current climate of the internet world where everyone wants to be Brad Pitt and Johnny Depp, you know. At the end of the day, for me, what would they be doing if Liverpool Football Club didn't exist? Would they go be supporting someone else, or you know what I mean? So we don't need, our club don't need fans like this. For me, criticism comes with a bit of class. You know, we're not in the playground here. It's Liverpool Football Club, and the true Liverpool fans would agree with us guys in that way of them fans think us guys are too nice. No. I'm very critical. I was critical of Slot and Szoboszlai at the end of last season when we won the league.
Yeah,
it ain't like we're always happy. No. Like for me,
don't work like that.
There's a time and place to criticize. You know. And these guys think, you know what, we can criticize every day. We get more views and stuff. Ridiculous, bro.
Yeah. What about you, Nilante, bro? Like, what do you stand with that? Like the way these players were getting criticized.
I mean, JK said some great points there. I just think the majority of our fan base are becoming like the new Arsenal online.
Yeah.
It's pretty embarrassing. I've seen it in, well, not me, I only come on to streams. It's hardly any Liverpool streams I watch now.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm getting sent stuff like from, JK and other people about some of these other online streamers, people who don't, who go to games that I've got they'll go to games and they're about their take on things and how they are. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just getting embarrassing. It's becoming the new Arsenal and you can't say anything. And of course, we all have opinions. So we agree to, disagree, but it's just getting a bit toxic. Look, with the Wirtz, and if you're talking about Wirtz and Isak, look, great signings. Look, I'm going to be real. And I said it at the start of the summer. I didn't want Wirtz, not because the system and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I just thought he wasn't needed, only because I thought we got Sobo, we get a DM, and we can push McAllister in the 10. We'll be good. We'll be good. So it wasn't a fact that like Wirtz is a quality player. I just don't think he was needed, or Kudus. You know what I mean? That was my main. That was who I wanted. But look, we got him at the end of the day. It's a signing. Isak, obviously, Gunman, yeah. Come on, Fuzzy.
He's not Somali, mate. He's not Somali. Don't worry about that.
but Isak, I wanted him over. Obviously, me and Fuzzy, I remember last year we were discussing the links. I wanted him over Alvarez. Obviously, Fuzzy, you wanted Alvarez. And look, it's just, I mean, the Hugo Ekitike thing, I said that we didn't need two of the same players, similar stylistically. In a sense, we could have got someone with a different profile, but it is what it is. Look, they haven't said the world a lot yet, but I'm not like JK is, obviously, because and I get it, £100 million players, you're going to get, you just, every little thing. Isak, unfortunately, he threw his toy, he done the thing with Newcastle. Newcastle screwed him over, and it's been stop-start with us. Stop-start. He hasn't really had a run. I don't think he's had the 90 minutes this season at all for us. Someone could correct me. He hasn't.
No.
He came off at 70 minutes yesterday.
Yeah, he's always coming off in every game.
Yeah, come off. So I want him to.
I think the Southampton game where Leone got injured, he came off at halftime, and he was doing halftime.
Yeah, but at least we know he's fit now. Like now, for me, he's ready to start.
It's time, innit, JK? It's time.
I think Slot has been good with him and Chiesa in that way where when you look at Chiesa's energy and fitness now, this is the longest I've seen him fit, where he's had no problems, he's ready to go. And this is the same with Isaac now with this game yesterday where he scored his first Premier League goal for me. I was so happy for the lad, thinking, yeah. And I heard what Joe Barton said about him as well. I was like, this guy's a joker. He's like, what's going on with these people's mindset, man? The guy's got more skill and football in his laces than you have, man. Like, come on, man. Like, for me, I don't even talk about Man United players or disrespect Man United. You know, I've never really had the time to do that because why I am.
You know, your concern, are they? Isn't it your concern?
There you go. For me, Liverpool's number one, and I don't talk about other clubs really. When the time we do it.
Continuing with the players, guys, like obviously we discussed the new players. Obviously we got Ekitike, Isak, Frimpong, Kirkes, and Florian Wirtz. I think those are the players, right? These are the players we bought. I don't think we bought any. And Leone, obviously, was injured for the season. If you was a head coach, I'm going to give you something as a coach. I'm going to start with JK, because I did with Nilante the previous one. If you was a coach, JK, and you started the season, what would you have done with the new players as well as the old players? How would you go on about it to solve everything that we have right now in the beginning of the season?
Well, for me, is to make sure the new signings are feeling at home straight away.
One second, before you go on, one second. Let me just go for the comments in it. I don't want to be rude. Big up. Slot needed the win the most, but okay, LOL. Yeah, he did need the most. Don Hussein would rather be happy with rivals playing each other, and he laughs at his own club. I'm done with him. Wow, Matthew. Damn. Klopp got the better of Firmino, who was an under the radar signing. He didn't sign. It was actually Brendan Rodgers that signed Firmino. So yeah. Well, whatever you have problems with Hussam, I'm a bit shocked, but it is what it is. But carry on, JK, man. Carry on. Big up Matthew, by the way. Big up MK and big up Copfather. Thank you for coming on, guys. Go on, JK. Sorry about that, bro. Like I asked you, like if you was the manager, and what you're seeing right now, if you go back to the future, take that time machine, you know, that car from the future. What would you've changed if you was the head coach?
Well, for me, the main things first with any new signing, bro, you got to make them feel at home. Yeah. And also you've got let the players know they're a part of this team. That's important. You know, like when I look at Chiesa, for example, he's been in and out. He's never felt like he was part of the team, even though on camera he portrays that he's part of this squad. You know what I mean, bro? And that's why I really like him a lot and I respect him for that. Sometimes it's just, I don't know, maybe togetherness. Like Slot has to portray an image to the football world who he is, and by winning the Premier League, he's already done that job. So for me, he should be really thinking about forget his image in press conferences and stuff like that, bro. I think he should have spent more time on gelling this squad together, saying to everyone, we've got 4 competitions, everyone's got a part to play in this. Ekitike, Isaac, whoever. And I think that was the main thing. And I think Newcastle messing around with Isaac paid a big part in the Isaac's season this season. So that's another thing there. Wirtz. Look at the game Wirtz played yesterday. That's probably the game where you could say he felt most free. So how come it took him that long to find his feet, you know, bro? That's a question. Wow, Salah went on the pitch yesterday. I think that also played into the equation why...
We'll talk about Salah later, but carry on.
Played into the equation why Wirtz shined a little bit more. I know that Wirtz was really wanting to play with Salah. I know that he was like, I want to go to Liverpool to play with Salah, man. So take it as you will, you know? But for me, this season was, we're champions. Let's have that arrogance as champions going into away games.
Exactly.
We ain't had that all season, bro. We've got bullied. And that was the main thing. Still in the mindset of these players, you guys are champions. So play like champions. That was it. That was the main key, bro.
Would you change anything though, JK, like formation wise and all that stuff? Like what changes would you have brought in considering like the performances that we showed during the season? Like, would you played with the old players and then brought in the new players gradually, or would you just start the new players and tell them to sort it out for themselves as Arne Slot has done?
Like for me, step by step, it would have been keep the mainframe of the team from last season, of course.
Yep.
Instead of say like McAllister, he had his injury worries, so Wirtz fitted straight in there. So and that's gonna happen, bro. You know what I mean? Hence why we could work around it. I think Ekatike did great when he first came into the team. So no worries about him as well. So I think Kirkaz was the one I had my biggest worry about. He didn't really settle in. Because why? He's at a big club now, a different world. It's Anfield. It's not Bournemouth, where they got 11,000 fans. This is club with status and stuff. So I think that might have got to him. But Kirkaz's display yesterday, definitely more settled. It was reassuring to see. He gets stuck in anyway, so I've got no worries about him as well.
Of course.
I think every signing we made was class. Yeah. I think signing wise, we let 3 of them: centre back, DM, and a winger. But then our squad is set for the next few years. No problem.
Yeah. Well, Nilante, what about you? Like, if you, in an ideal world, if you could go back to the future and sort things out, what would you have done differently to Arne Slot?
Are we talking about just the signings or changing them?
Everything. Like,
okay.
Yeah, you can talk about what we're here for, innit? I want to hear you guys.
Cool. Personally, I wouldn't have bought Wirtz and I would have bought Frimpong. I would have bought Munoz from Crystal Palace.
Okay.
Very good right back. Very underrated, under the radar. Frimpong for me, attacking wise, he's good, but he's not a right back. He's not a right back. If he makes sense, defensively, he's suspect.
Yeah.
Wirtz.
I want to come back. Carry on.
Yeah, sure. Wirtz, basically, I would have. Like I said, I don't think it's a necessity. We're in the darkness now, but I don't think it was a necessity. Not because he's, like I said, look, Wirtz is a quality player. I just felt with Sobo and Mac, you could put Mac in a 10, and then you get that DM, whoever that be, whether it's Wharton or Balea, whoever it is, someone that can milk that can do that, and then we're still cooking. You got Kudus there, you can play all across the front three, and can be an emergency striker. If needed. For me, we would have been fine cooking. All the other signings, Leone and all that, that's not a problem. That's what I would have done. In terms of managing the squad, look, sorry, I forgot Isak. Yes, Hugo. Hugo, you know what? And again, no shade to Hugo. I would have gotten a different profile striker.
Okay.
Personally, per se. I know, obviously, Hugo probably was due to the Newcastle. I think realistically, if Newcastle would have, if we would have made a bid, Newcastle said come, I don't think we would have got Hugo.
Yeah.
Because of there was a potentially wasn't not getting Isak, then they thought, all right, you know what? The next best thing is Hugo. So next game I would have gone a different pro striker. And in terms of the team, look, it's just pretty simple. For me, it's the players in form.
Yeah.
Point blank. It's just pretty simple. We play it, yes, we are gonna rotate because we can't play them every day. But if someone's not playing for the last 3 or 4 games, you're out of the team.
Yeah.
No names, and let the less play, let the Chiesa or whatever. Everyone's getting a start. Everyone's getting a fresh start. So whoever my form plays is, I'm going in with it. And it doesn't matter if players are coming from AFCON, etc. Whoever my players are who are in form, that's the players I'm playing with, and that's how it should be for me for a football club. And that's about it, really.
Yeah, 100%. I want to ask you guys, as we're continuing with this, obviously we're going to talk about the game later on individual players and all that stuff. I want to ask you guys, like, let me just take this off as well. Sorry about that, guys. Let me change my profile as well. So I think that's me there. There you go. So, JK, I'll start with you. Start of the season, who would have been your goalkeeper? Of course, Alisson. I know that already. So
100%.
Go to Liverpool here. because I want to show people what Arne Slot should have done instead of like doing what he did. So I want to ask you guys this. Right back.
I would have gone Frimpong straight away.
Okay. Frimpong. Left back.
Robertson.
You're going with experience, yeah. Same two centre backs, usual, yeah?
Yeah, I had to.
Okay. In front of the defence, obviously you have to play double pivot. So who's in front?
Gravenberch, Sobotlai.
Okay. Gravenberch, Sobotlai. No, not McAllister, yeah.
No McAllister.
Okay. In front of them?
And then Wirtz in front of them.
So you will stick with Wirtz, yeah?
Yeah.
Right wing?
Embiid Salah, of course.
Left wing? This is if you was in the beginning of the season, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It would have been Gapco, of course.
Yeah. Do you think people are harsh on Gakpo, JK and Nilante?
Well, look, bro, he won us the game yesterday. When you look at it, he got a goal and assist. And that's what all I've been asking him for. For me, that cross he did for Isaac is all I'm asking for him to do. Him and Salah from their wing side.
Yeah.
Simple as that, bro. You can score goals. Don't get me wrong. I love when they score goals. But for me, I want them to get assists as well. It shows that they're team players more as well then. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
I would have played Isaac in front of the Wirtz. Yeah.
So this will be in an ideal world experience with new players, right?
Yeah.
That's what you do. So from what I can see, the core team on here are the Premier League winners, right, JK?
Yeah.
A sprinkle of two players. You've just 3 players, sorry. So if you look at Frimpong, JK, what made you decide on Frimpong?
You know what it is, bro? I think, when you're an athlete of his sort of pace and stuff, what happens is last years he was at Leverkusen, he knew he was playing right side every game.
Yeah.
So his mind is already set that I'm playing every game.
Yeah.
And what happens is he won't get uptight in his legs. I've always thought of this philosophy. Like at Liverpool, he's come into the club. You had Bradley there. You had Gomez there. And he might be thinking, am I playing? Am I not playing?
Yeah. Yeah, carry on. Can you hear me?
And that's for me, Frimpong probably problem,
Dog wants to play.
Don't agree.
Dog wants to play right back, man. You know what I'm saying?
You don't agree.
Yeah, because with Frimpong, yeah, I'll talk about it with you, JK. Don't worry, Nilante, you're the next one. I'm gonna ask you if it's starting lineup.
Sure.
Move on from this.
Sure.
Good show, guys. I mean, we're letting it out there. I hope people watch it. I mean, so with Frimpong, JK, do you think people are hard on him, bro? Like the way they react towards Frimpong, because whenever he plays right back, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm seeing it differently. I thought he's been playing pretty well.
He was okay. No real worries about him, like compared to Kirkes, for example. There was I'm worried about this guy. And the fee was 29 million, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
It's a snippet when you really look at it. 29 million, what is that?
That age, yeah.
He's fit as a fiddle normally. Never had any really issues at Leverkusen. And he's got energy, which we might be lacking because of Salah. So for me, it was like
no-brainer.
Top no-brainer, bro. But I always believe playing regular football for any player, knowing he's playing Wednesday and Saturday, gets the best out of every player. Yeah. And mentally, it gets their body and mind ready for that game. So they have less injuries. It's weird, bro. Consistently playing, you get less injuries. It's just weird, man.
Yeah.
Because your body's mentally all ready for that, what's coming up. And for me, Frimpong has never really had that, bro, since it's come. I know I'm playing this game and the next game.
Yeah, I want people to get on the chat, innit? If you're watching, get on the chat as well. Do you agree with JK? Do you disagree with JK? Do you disagree with me? Or, whatever you want to say in the chat, man. That's what we're here for. I want to just get everyone's opinion because, like in football, guys, this is for both of you and the chat. The issue that we have in the modern day is everybody's an expert. You know what I mean? Everybody says, I told you should have played Gomez. I told you, you should have played Bradley. I told you should have played Soboslai. But what qualification do you actually have to say, I told you? I don't brag about my qualification. I am an actual football coach, you know what I mean, and all that stuff. But I can see Gomez should have played a long time ago. Why? Because he can deal with the long balls when teams target our right side. He can deal with tricky wingers because he's got the right pace. He's a centre back by trade. That's why I say he should have played right back. But when you ask people for their opinion, because majority, I don't know if you guys agree with me, they wanted Szoboszlai as a right back because they missed Trent. They missed that long ball, you don't know, all that nonsense. But people forget sometimes you got to get away from that. Sometimes you got to concentrate on defending and keeping clean sheets. Because if you keep clean sheets and you score goals, you win games. Simple as that, like we did yesterday. So, yeah, with Frimpong, I've got no issues with that, JK. I think he's been harshly treated because of the form of the team, and he hasn't played enough to even prove himself as a right back. But when I seen him as a right back, I don't think he's done anything wrong. I think he's been all right. And even
when he's got a few crosses in, I remember the games he got a few crosses in.
Yeah, when I see him and Salah playing together as a right, obviously on the right side post, I thought they've been all right because he's overlapping Salah every single time, and he makes Salah go inside a lot. And what is Salah good at? Going inside and taking a shot, right?
Yep.
And he goes over the overlap, confuses defenders, takes defenders with him to make space for who? Salah. You know what I mean? So yeah, it is what it is. What about the centre back, bro? Why are you choosing Konate over Gomez and whoever else, or Leon when he was fit? Considering everybody wants to punish him, JK, because of like he's doing a Trent this and all that stuff, and he's not fully committed to the football club. Why is he still in the team?
Like for me, he's either good or he's either bad. It's as simple as that. But Konate, he ain't never in the middle. If he's poor, he's poor. Like yesterday, he had a sound game, bro. I think he was just a bit more concentrated. The whole defense seemed a bit more concentrated. Was it because Gomez was there? I don't know. Yeah. But it just seemed a bit more settled. Yeah, you know what I noticed as well yesterday? He weren't fucking around with the ball. He was just kicking it out for a throw in. Like, I'll kick it out. It was funny when he did. I was like, bro, what you doing there?
You get it off or throw in. Normally you don't do that. You normally pass it to the goalkeeper. You're right. Yeah. I remember that one.
So he's been told, lad, you see the ball, kick it out for a throw in, whatever. I'll pick Konate, bro. Look, he's a good defender.
100%.
Only when he concentrates. That's one guy who his lack of concentration levels is pretty poor.
Yeah.
And I noticed that in him. But when he concentrates, he's a top centre back. He ain't my favourite ever centre back, don't get me wrong, but he's a top centre back.
Okay, can we improve on him? Can we get another centre back that's better than him?
Look, bro, I was like,
is there other centre backs out there?
I was just distraught, bro. I was like, let's get Rudiger in. I need some energy at the back. There's some bite in there from the centre back. Yeah. I was like, get Rudiger in from because he's going on a free next summer.
Okay.
10 million, 15 million, whatever it is, just get him in. Look, we've got another game on Wednesday. Will we get the Konate we got yesterday at West Ham? And that's the questions I don't really want to be asking my centre back. You know what I mean?
100%. I want to move on to Virgil. What do you think of him this season? I'm talking to both of you because you're going to play him anyway. What do you guys think of him this season? Like in regards to his obviously positioning, defending, everything that's strong about Virgil. Do you think this season has been one of his worst seasons, or are we over exaggerating that?
It's a difficult one. It's only 10, 11, was it game 11, right? 11 games gone, right?
Yeah. No, 13.
13, my bad. 13. So we're coming up close to halfway. I don't think he's had a worse season than the 22-23 season. That season, he weren't great at all. That was his worst season for us, clear.
Yeah.
The first 5-6 games he was good, even though we were, getting the wins. He's still the best. He's still making, and he's just been affected by the fact it could be age, could be father time, just the teams on form. He's just been affected, and he's been horrible. He's been shocking. Last couple of games. So, he ain't been great. But the problem is that he needs a rest as well.
Yeah.
He's been playing non-stop for the last 2 to 3 years, but we can't afford to do it.
Yeah.
So that as well. And people want to talk about bodies and yes, but the human, everyone needs a rest. Like I was saying, for instance, Fozzy, sorry to divert quickly, but last season, Salah's playing every game's form. People say, no, it's Mo Salah. Oh, he doesn't need to rest and blah, blah, blah. Yes, he does.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, we talked about this last season, JK Fozzy. We know the game we're going to go on about. And look what happened the following week. He was anonymous in those 2 big games. So, you know, is what it is. So, similar to VVD. But so, yeah, it's only so much. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see with VVD.
What about you, JK, about VVD?
Like for me, bro, Alan Hansen and him, my favourite centre backs, probably the best ever. I always say this: when someone's reached such a level of greatness, any mistake is highlighted like big time, and that's the level that guy's at. No one got past him, and they were looking for videos where someone saw a pass, got past him. That's the level this guy's on, bro.
Yeah, 6 years they were looking for it. They were celebrating Pepe from Arsenal getting past him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's how good this guy's been. Yeah.
There you go. So that's the level. Yeah, the guy's just a top guy, top player, top professional, and I respect that. What he's done for us. He's made himself the best centre back in the world in his career. You know,
I think he's the best ever Premier League centre back, man. Even if you were playing Man United, I'll still say the same thing. You know what I mean?
So, same for me.
Yeah,
same for me. Yeah.
Yeah,
but I hope the fans keep that level of respect there. Like this guy won us the Premier League last season. Him and Salah for me, that were the main guys. You know, and all of a sudden the disrespect surrounding these 2 names really annoys me.
Yeah.
Like, take a look at yourself, guys. You know, you call yourself Liverpool fans, man. Come on.
Yeah. You're spot on. With Virgil, this season he's been, I don't know, it's unlike him, really. Sometimes, you know, you got to lead by example, innit, guys? When things are going tough, you need your centre-back, you know, especially when he's the captain of the team, to lead by example. You know, kick a few players on the pitch, put someone in row Z, you know what I mean? Just get things going, you know what I mean, in certain times. And I don't think he's done enough of that this season. Yeah, they've had a lot of issues this season, obviously, off the pitch as well as on the pitch. But it's not an excuse. It's your job. Football is your job, guys. You know what I mean? And losing consistently, it's not something to be proud of as a footballer. Especially like you guys have said, when you're champions, you expect to like fight at least. I can lose matches, I could draw matches, I could win matches. As long as you give me the effort and commitment on the pitch. That's all I ask for. That's the minimum every Liverpool fan asks for, to be fair. Since I've been going to games and, you know, listening to people who are as old as me, younger than me, that's all they ask for. Liverpool fans will support you to the hilt as long as you give them 100% on the pitch. That's all. And this is, I think, this season we haven't been getting. I feel sorry for Arne Slot. Okay, I want him out, but I feel sorry for him in a way of the players are not putting in their all on the pitch for him, if you know what I mean. And the other thing I don't feel sorry for him about is he keeps on playing the same players every single time, expecting a different result when the results are not changing. When you're playing midfielders as a fullback and a centre back, you're already asking for problems. You know what I mean? Because they're not. That's not by trade. Soboslai is not a right back. Neither is Gravenberch as a centre back. You know what I mean? Gravenberch is already struggling on the pitch as a DM. Why would you put him in a centre back position when he can't even defend in front of the defense when it's much easier than being a defender? You know what I mean? So you already put him in a difficult situation. So that's on the manager, that one anyway. But listen, guys, this season's been weird. I've never thought like I'm going to be sitting here criticizing my football club, especially what they've done for us last season. I thought when you win a Premier League as we did last season, it was the most beautiful thing we've ever seen on TV. I couldn't go to games. You couldn't go to the games. But when we watched from like our living rooms, especially when we won the game against Tottenham and the players were celebrating, how can you not want that again, man? It's freaking weird. Like I will want that again and again, especially when my team is still there that won the Premier League, and I'm adding quality on top of that. The best striker in the Premier League last season, one of the best strikers in German league last season, and then you got the best creative midfielder in Germany last season in your team, and you got these 2 fullbacks, flying fullbacks, the best left back last season in the Premier League. He was part of the team of the season, and then you got one of the best right backs in Germany, who's got probably in the team of the season as well. So when you're getting all these players on top of the quality players that you have, Why don't you want that again? I don't understand. And not only that, if you win the league this season, you like get a lot of managers sacked, especially the ones at the top with you, which means there's an open gate for you to enter and dominate for the next 5 to 6 years, because those two teams that's below you need new managers, if you know what I mean, guys. So it'll be less pressure on you. At the same time, as a head coach, you could do that transition that you wanted to do to get away from Jurgen Klopp style of football, because there's no one troubling you. You got what I mean, guys? But nah, this guy didn't want to go down that route. He decided to go this too quickly, changing like what Graham Souness did at Liverpool. That's how I see it. When I'm looking at it, it gives me Graham Souness vibes. And that's what happened this season, in my opinion, when I watch our football club. But with Virgil, yeah, I'm expecting better from him. But for the amount of years the guy is giving service to us, you can't disrespect him, man. No way. No chance. Robbo, JK. Why Robbo, mate?
Kirkus could have come in, because I'm just looking at Kirkus' display this season. Imagine we did it the other way around. We kept Robertson to start, and then Kirkus kept on coming on, say second half or whatever. If Robertson's injured, like there you go. Maybe he needed to be slowly put in. But you don't know until you try it, bro. That's what football is. It's a gamble. If it worked, it worked. If it didn't, it didn't.
You know in the first few games, it was a struggle for Kirkus, right? You guys agree?
Yeah.
When you started the first 5, whatever it was a struggle. That's when I said that's what I would have done. What Klopp used to do back in the day: get him out of the team, let Robbo play for a bit, get him back in the team until like players get frustrated, innit, guys? They get frustrated. They say, "I want to be in this team. Why am I in and out?" And you could ask that the question to the manager, and the manager will reply to you, "Bro, he's not gonna say bro, of course, but bro, like." When you play, you don't defend well, you don't attack well. It's not in sync. I mean, maybe if you improve in that, then I could decide, if you could start the games. Then the player might, in his mind, think, guys, I've got to improve. I've got to do more to be in this football team. Then he will improve. You know what I mean? Because he's already been told that. And all of a sudden, you're going to see a different Kirkus on the pitch. Like Robertson, when he first came, he was just attacking left back. He he didn't know how to defend. And then Klopp took him out of the team. And what did Klopp tell him? You got to, sync both of them, bro. You got to do the defending side as well as the attacking side in sync. Then I could leave you in the team, because he was starting Moreno a lot. Remember, guys, Moreno was playing a lot of games. Yeah. And we were asking, when is this new left back going to start?
So,
And about 5 or 6 months later, Robertson became one of the best left backs in the world, because he was taught that. He was told off of his deficiencies. And that's what I'm saying. This is what Kirkus needs. I don't think Kirkus is as bad as people say. I heard some people say, get him off our football club. I'm sure you guys heard it, and I'm sure the chat's heard it. A lot of people say, get him out of our football club. He's not good enough, man. He's too slow. He's this.
Too slow.
You know what fullbacks get, guys? And you don't have to have a lot of pace. It's the positioning sense is the issue. If you position yourself in the right areas, then you won't get players getting past you. That's the problem. If you look at Robertson, he's not the most paciest left back ever. I don't think he dropped off that much, because he was never pacey anyway. But it was his positional sense that actually got him out of trouble. He's always ahead of the player or a bit away from the player when the player is running, who's got pace, and then he takes him out and to the outside, and then he goes and challenges him and gets the ball. That's what you do. Or if the ball is over the top and you're playing the player on the side, what do? You get in front of him. He's either going to hit you get a foul out of it, or you're going to be getting the ball ahead of him, and you could do whatever you want. Either clear it for a throw or corner or whatever it is. I mean, so it's the positional sense that Kirkus is struggling with, and that's something I would coach him if I was a coach at Liverpool Football Club, because sometimes what he does wrong is he's racing with the players when he hasn't got that pace. You know what I mean, guys? Like when you watch him with Madueke, he was racing him. I'm thinking, bro, that's about 3 times you race Madueke. You can't catch him. Position yourself in a better position to stop him. Basically, get in front of him when he's running. He could only foul you, or you get the ball in front of him. Simple as that. So that's what you need to do with Kirkus, guys. And all this stuff, get him out of our football club, is completely wrong. Because yesterday when we watched him, I thought that was one of his best games. I don't remember a lot of mistakes, because each time he went up, Robertson converted to a centre back. So it was 3 at the back, and the 2 midfielders didn't go too far from the defense. So you had like 3 at the back and 2 in front of them, you know what I mean, which is 5. So you had all that in front of the goalkeeper. So basically, when they counter attack, they've got no chance because one of the midfielders is going to go outside and help out Kirkes if someone gets past him, and that's what we did continuously yesterday. And Virgil went obviously all the way to the left back position because Gomez pushed through to one of the centre backs position. If you know what I mean, moved Konate to the middle, and he was a right. You know what Carl Walker used to do for Man City back in the day, similar to that basically. So that's how it is, guys. You know what I mean? This is what I see, and I think Kirkes will improve, man. All this stuff like get him out of our football club is completely wrong in my opinion.
Like he did this challenge yesterday, bro. He don't leave you alone, man. You know what I mean, bro? He's that type of player, defender.
How often did you see Bowen, JK, yesterday?
Never. There you go.
Apart from that shot when he
one shot all game, nothing else.
Down, locked up.
Locked up, mate. He was a
calm. Don't let me out. Don't let me out. Locked up. Don't let me out. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Before I go on, Nilante, are you gonna start Robertson in the beginning of the season or not?
I thought it was singing Greer. Start singing Greer.
Me and Jake already talked about him. Are you gonna be starting Robertson or not? I do want in the beginning of the season.
It's techie, isn't it? I would start Robert actually. I agree with JK.
You could talk about Robert as well, then, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Robert. Again, he wasn't at his best last season, but he was very good. He's very solid. He kind of knew his position. Drew as well is not the same. Again, different coach, different formation. I thought he done all right.
Yeah.
You know, it's different. But I would have started up. I would have what Klopp done, build up Kirkes.
Yeah.
And let him just get time to time, which Klopp was good at, and that's fair play, you know. Get him to grips with how.
Build up though about Kirkes. What's
just get him customized. Get him customized on how we play, how he wants to play, the pattern of play, getting used to defenders, VVD, Ubu, whoever, etc. And then after then we can unleash him. That's what I would have done. But you know, he's here now, so that's is what But them two will always interchange, which is good, respite, etc. And for Robbo, for me, I hope he signs a contract. I hope he finishes his career at Liverpool. He probably won't, but I really do.
You need the leadership still, innit?
Yeah, experience, someone to cover games,
100%. Let me just go through the comments. Gomez right back, TK left wing, Verts as an attacking midfielder, Soboslai right wing, Isak striker, Gakpo and Salah off on the bench. What do you think about that, guys? Do you guys agree with him?
Try against Sunderland. Why not?
Okay. What about you, Nilante? Sorry.
Well, Gakpo after yesterday's game, you can't really do that, can you?
To be honest, a lot of people have been saying he hasn't played well yesterday.
Yeah. I thought he was okay. I didn't think he was great.
He was okay. He went great.
But again, he's not.
He got involved in both goals, right? Both goals he was involved in. So
he involved both.
He had the Mo game. You could call him Cody Salah.
We'll discuss him as we go on. Don't worry about
it.
He did, bro. A Cody Salah. Simple as.
Big up everyone, of course, from Clive. Big up my brother. Please press the like.
That's it, Clive.
Foz, what do you think about what do you think about Frimpong on the right wing for because of AFCON? Obviously, Salah going. I'll give that to Nilante. What do you think, bro?
That only works if he has either Gomez or Bradley behind him. If not, then no.
Big up Mantis, by the way. Yeah, big up. What about you?
I thought I thought Frimpong played for Holland. I'm thinking, what team did he play for in that?
No, it's talking about Salah.
Yeah, Salah. Yeah. For me, bro, let him get fit. I don't know what level he's at now. Does anyone know?
No, he's still weeks away.
The hamstring.
Yeah, he won't be back till maybe the end of the month. Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe. Yeah.
Would you play him in the right wing, or would you put one of those midfielders in the right wing, guys?
Look, see what we did yesterday. So Soboslai and Gomez sort of fill that area up. That's what I wanted. A traditional right back who's in that area, and all he's going to do is cross the ball.
Yeah.
So I'll go with that for a bit now because we need to feed our number 9s, man.
Okay. Yeah, I've gone away from Frimpong as a right winger and all that stuff. We brought him in to be a right back. Go and be a right back. Go and learn about that role, man. You got the pace.
Like in the game,
with Frimpong, you could use him like Kyle Walker was used. Do you guys remember when Kyle Walker started? He was very raw. A lot of people used to say about his defensive side wasn't all that. Then he turned himself into like a third centre back at Man City, always covering the balls over the top. He was always the fastest one to get to it. As you can see, Man City right now with that Kyle Walker, prime Kyle Walker, they're the same other. They look at Leeds the other day to score 2 goals. Do you think prime Kyle Walker they will score those goals? Hell no. So maybe if you use Frimpong like that and do the overlapping sometimes with the right winger, it'll be good because you don't have to be the best defender as a right back. Just do your job, and if you can help out the centre back, if you've got more speed than them, go and do that as well. That's all you have to do. That's that. But we brought him in to be a right back. I want him to be a right back. I'm sick and tired of this, Szoboszlai right back, application.
Yeah, I hear that. But
do you both agree Szoboszlai in the midfield with the Gravenberch rather than McAllister or not?
Start this. God, it's hard, isn't it? Start the season. Yeah, I think so. What he brings to the team, to McAllister. Yeah, because if we've got worse in this team, it's a different look. And
I'll go. What do you think of him this season, bro?
Mac.
Are people overpraising him because the team is bad and he's the only one that's doing his job? Like, to me, when I look at Szoboszlai, he's doing the same job he was doing last season. I don't think a lot has changed. It's the same run-ins, the same. Just go back and look. Nothing's changed. It's just the other players have dropped off, in my opinion. That's all. Because when the team is playing pretty well, he's like yesterday. He wasn't the best player on the pitch. I mean, like he normally is.
But he was effective. Yeah, he done his job.
He done his job. That's it. And who got the man of the match? It could have been a pick of a lot of players other than him. Gomez, it could have been. And it was obviously Wirtz. It could have been Isak. It could have been Kirkez. You know what I mean? So there was a lot of outstanding performers. Even Gravenberch, I thought sometimes with the ball, when he was dribbling past people, was fantastic. You know what I mean?
I watched the game again yesterday and I realised McAllister and Gravenberch weren't as bad as I thought they were.
No, they wasn't, man.
Yeah, bad, but they weren't great.
They wasn't great, but I think people... You know what they did, guys? They stepped back 5 yards. So basically, when the ball was going behind them in that midfield, McAllister wasn't in a position he had to run a lot. You get what I'm saying, guys? Because that's what he struggles with when he's running back. But this time, he didn't put himself in that position. Every single time the ball was played from the opposition, he was in the right place at the right time. And not only that, the midfield wasn't left stranded, if you know what I mean, guys. There wasn't a lot of gaps in the middle. So it was all like, congested. That's what I liked about that game yesterday. Normally, it's like what Mike says. It's like a donut. There's always a gap in the middle of that donut. And this time it wasn't. It was filled in with everything. Like I thought, McAllister, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, and Wirtz complemented each other in that midfield yesterday. But I agree with you about Szoboszlai. Like he has been the best player this season. But as I said, I don't think he's changed a lot from last season because he ain't doing very different from last season. He's still an athlete. He gets the goals sometimes. He takes shots sometimes. He doesn't do it in every game. You know what I mean? If he started taking shots in every game and troubling goalkeepers and scoring goals, then I'll say, he's changed.
Like, he's a bit more adventurous, I would say, this season. He's a bit more...
He has to be because the team is
the game and that.
He's been pretty bad. That's why. He has to be. He has to be.
Yeah.
But he has been the best player of this season along when Alisson...
by a mile.
Yeah. What about Gravenberch? Are you disappointed with him this season, guys? I know you both going to start him, but were you both disappointed with Gravenberch this season?
Yep.
Yeah, he started well, then he had the injury, came back 1 or 2 games, and after that, he's gone off the ball a bit, if I'm honest. He's gone off the ball a little bit loose.
Do you think Nilante is because of the role he's been playing? He's got fanned out this season? Because last season, nobody expected him to be the DM, and nobody knew how he's going to play that role. This season is different, isn't it? What teams do is, if you guys don't understand, I'm talking about everybody in general, not you two. When a team wins the Premier League, everybody measures themselves against that team that won the Premier League. So what they do, they study you, they see your strengths and weaknesses, so they exploit that. Do you get what I'm saying? Am I wrong what I'm saying, JK and Nilante?
Yeah, they do extra homework. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a part of that, and also Slot hasn't helped. But
nobody knew what he was going to do in that role, right? Am I wrong in that one? Nobody knew.
No, he's played it before, but in terms of the Premier League. Yeah.
Go, bro.
Yeah. So I was just going to say, there's a part of that. There's also the part which I don't like Slot did, telling him, which Gravenberch confirmed, saying, the managers give me more license for forward run freedom to roam, which is not what we need. We've got too many players that are more forward thinking, not defensive minded. That hasn't helped him, and his form has been off a bit in terms of sliding tackles, position awareness. It's gone off the ball a bit, if I'm honest. Yesterday he was okay. I wouldn't say he was a little bit better than previous games, but again, West Ham if I'm honest, as much as that West Ham were toothless.
Yeah, they were. Man.
West Ham were just they weren't great. I was expecting
nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I was expecting better from West Ham, and they were on form. But then
again, you should give credit to us as well. We did.
It's a great credit to us, but again, it's a combination of both. I've got to be honest.
We made
sure. I was disappointed for West Ham.
We were there for the taking. You know what I mean? Because we've been poor, and this manager didn't us like last season.
West Ham made it easy for us to control that game. If I'm honest, it did.
Again, bro.
So West Ham made it easy for us to control that game.
Yeah, they weren't eager at all.
I was surprised because I was expecting better from West Ham, and I thought we would drop more points. But look, it's better, but it wasn't good. It was just okay. It's better from previous, but again, he needs to get back to his levels up. So
100%.
What
about you, Jason? What do you think of him?
Like Gravenberch, he's probably been my biggest disappointment this season as well.
Wow,
not the same guy.
You're going deep.
Deep
but yesterday was a game where he was a bit better, back to sort of the level that I just require from him. He's a good player, bro. God knows what his position is. What is his position? We still don't know.
He's a central midfielder by trade.
Yeah, box to box.
He's like what do you call it? Who do you compare him with, Nilante? Those central.
He's when he was prime on his form, he's a bit like a Pogba, but more to his game. He's more athletic. He's more
dribbling.
Right. You dribbling and boxer, but he's got more energy, stamina.
More career,
Yeah.
Is that what you said about him, JK? Just disappointed with him? You expected more?
Compared to last season, I'm putting him against last season because why he got voted the best player in that position all season. So, I feel injuries also plays a part. We got to not forget that. You know what I mean? He got injured already. We don't know how long it takes these guys. We think it's all magic. Like he's injured for a weekend, 2 weeks, and then he's gonna come back fighting fit. Nah, man. People don't understand that. People who get injured, it's the mind thing as well. So he's going to take time sometimes. Some people are all right with it, but he might not be. And but he's a good player, bro. I feel there's definitely more in his game.
Yeah.
And yesterday he just played better, so he was like heartening to see,
100%, bro. Why is he attacking? I'm going to put him as attacking midfielder. What the hell is going on? He's a central midfielder.
You got Mark Gay in that squad, bro.
Yeah, I'm ready, mate. I'm ready. No, you know what I'll do?
I've seen it.
What I was doing was in an ideal world.
You know something, yeah?
Yeah. I'll do the ideal world. I don't know nothing, guys. I don't know nothing. Trust me. That's when he was about to sign for the club. That's when I put him in it. So that's what it was. Salah, guys. Let's do the the elephant in the room. It's 33. I'm sure his age hasn't changed yet.
Yeah.
33.
Yeah.
It's still his birthday's in June, so it's still 33. So where do you guys stand with the Salah thing? I'll start with you, JK. Where do you stand with him, bro?
For me, it's the bigger picture being this: the disrespect towards him. It's mind-boggling, When a guy gives you figures he's gave us, he ain't everyone's cup of tea. I don't understand that. But at the end of the day, goals and assists win games. Cody, what was it? Cody Salah yesterday. He got a goal and assist, even though he didn't play great, but he got the job done.
Yeah.
So for me, sometimes you need them type of guys in the team.
Yeah.
This season, Salah's, I'm not sure how much the Yota thing affected Salah. I think it affected him quite a lot, bro. And when people say it's an excuse, bro, if you see someone every day of your life nearly, and then all of a sudden they're gone, that's going to hurt you. Not for a week, for a few months, bro. You know what I mean, bro? So I think he knew Salah as soon as he came into the club because he was there, So And also, a lot of expectations are on Salah's shoulders.
Yeah.
And he has to carry that weight every time he plays for Liverpool. He needs a goal or an assist. Otherwise, everyone's going to say he played poor.
Yeah.
And that's pretty embarrassing for me. He's won us games. He's won us trophies. I don't need to say anything about this guy. What a player. You know, a bit of respect is all the real Liverpool fans ask for towards this guy. Yeah. You know, he knows himself. He ain't been great. He ain't been at the races this season. We don't need to tell him that online and that. He's always online, posting here, there, and everywhere. So he might read people's comments. You know, support the guy. You know, like, imagine Salah was with us for that long. He got 4 or 5 goals every season average. Yeah. Imagine what we're going on now. Why is he still here? Yeah, I don't understand that. But this guy's getting 20 plus every season he's been with the club. So for me, I'm telling Salah, bro, you got to get 20 plus this season as well. I think him sitting on the bench yesterday was probably a good thing for him. Just to chill out. Yeah. Chill out in London, watch the game, realise how the team are playing, and think, oh, okay, maybe I need to do this in my game. Pass the ball a bit more. And that's why being on the sidelines is probably a good thing right now for him.
Yeah. And Nilante left? I didn't even know he left. Goodness me.
No, he's back now.
No, he's back. Oh. Yeah,
Jürgen Klopp.
He's disappears and comes back. Nilante, what do you think of Salah this season? And, you know, the criticism and all that
stuff? Ich habe Titans und es wird und look Titans more.
Okay, Jürgen, relax, Jürgen. I'm talking to Nilante, not Jürgen.
Yeah. What is Ooh, have fun. You did it again.
Have you ever seen those guys that were singing about Jürgen Klopp once?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The 2 Sikh guys. I swear.
The 2 Sikh guys.
Yeah.
Titans und fucking Club. Anyway, back to Mo. Sorry. Mo Salah. Mo Salah, running down the wing. Tra-la-la. Our Egyptian king, mates. Our Egyptian king. Mighty Mo. If you remember Mighty Mo, if you know, you don't know. But no, seriously. Mr. Mohamed Salah. Look, last season he done bits. You know, obviously player of season 1 all the awards. This season, you know, look, and you know, he's been put. Look, the Jota thing, you know, remember, I was telling JK this fuzzy one, and I'm sure I told you this one guy, Christian Dewart. I'm going to name him. You know, when I was disappointed that he's like, oh, that doesn't matter. Alisson came back and his dad died, and look what happened in the last games, and that's kind of just disrespectful, you know.
Well, I said that as well, like in regards to, you know, what you're talking about. But I'm being honest, as I said, we lose, you know, people close to. If I was a footballer, my family is the closest that they can get. You know what I mean,
yeah. And like I said, everyone, and that's
but the
exactly
thing is,
sorry,
it's a job, innit? This I know what people are saying and all that stuff, the morning bit and all that stuff, but you still got to do your job, innit, guys? Let's be like, I can't imagine we go back to our job 3 months later, we're still not performing to the highest standards that we should be. You know what I mean? So I'm only asking you to do your job. That is it. And you know, if you can't do your best, but do the minimum. You know what I mean? Which is running back, leading by example, and things like that. And that's not what he's doing at the moment. That's all. But I'm not gonna jump in the bandwagon saying Salah out and all that stuff. But I'm just gonna put out what I see of him, if you know what I mean. Just do your job. Simple as that. Everybody's got a job. Do your job, and that's all I ask for. But go ahead, Nilante. Sorry, bro.
No, thanks. No, fair points, Fuzzy. No, and I said, and there's a little, and that Christian Dewar idiot. Sorry, you know, saying, oh, it doesn't matter. Look, everyone grieves differently in terms of how they lose someone. Like Fuzzy, for instance, you could lose someone close to you, might take you a year. So you never get over it, but just to get back to some normality. JK might take you 2 months. And you might just be able to get somebody. It might take me 4 months before I can get. Everyone deals with it differently.
There's one thing I want to add on to that, guys.
Yes.
If you feel differently and you're mourning his death and you're upset about it, shouldn't you tell the head coach, you know what, my mental health is not up to scratch. I need to get away from the team, instead of like putting yourself in a pitch where you're not going to be performing to the standards everybody wants you obviously to perform. Why did he do something like that? If it's affecting, that's what, not in normal circumstances, that's what you do, right? If you don't feel up to something before it gets out of hand, you stop it. You nip it in the bud and say, I can't play because of this. Please, can you take me out of the team? Simple as that. I don't know if he said that already, but that's what I would do.
No, it's a good point, Fuzzy. But I don't think Mo's, well, maybe he is, but I just don't think he'd play. He's just a football guy, just go. And I think that's what it is. So a little bit that has affected him, no matter what people say, but obviously he's not the whole excuse, you know? I think that, and again, adjusting, you know, we're playing a different way now. And we've all played different system, different players, and he's just not adapted to them as of yet. And plus his form has just been off key. Just not be the same, you know, running and tracking back, fire enough, he can't do it. I'm not expecting him to do it 90 minutes as he was as 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But just, you know, now and then, you know, just tuck in a bit. That's all we're saying. And he just often right now, again, and it's hard because you're the mainstay player. You signed a new contract, you killed it, £400 a week. So unfortunately, you know, the firing line. And right now, and that's the thing. And that's the thing that frustrates me with Slot is that, well, of course, yesterday he did it, but and that's my whole thing. Just be consistent. I don't care if your name's Ibu Konate, Virgil van Dijk, Mo Salah. If you've been out of form for the last 4 games, just play the next player. Just Fuzzy, JK. It's not rocket science, is it? All he needs to do is Paul Mo said, like, Mo, we still value you. You're just not cutting it. Chiesa's hungry, and you just have to wait your chance. And let him, and maybe that'll light a fire up his arse.
Nilante, that's what's scary. His head coach, you know.
Yeah.
Let me say something to you guys here. I said it in other streams, and I don't think I've told you guys this. The head coach that we got, he will get sacked. Listen, I've got no doubt about it. I know you guys think I'm jumping the gun. I think he will get sacked. The reason I say that is, number one, he's too proud to do things. If you know what I mean, he's too arrogant. That's what I meant to say. He's too arrogant to do things. Number two, he doesn't want to be proved wrong. You get what I'm saying, guys? When a manager is in that situation, head coach is in that situation, there's only one direction he's heading, which is getting sacked. And that's the way Arne Slot is heading. Imagine this year. Imagine he started Gomez as a right back. Imagine he started Chiesa as a right winger. Imagine he does Robertson left back, and you know, different players in different positions that everybody's calling out for to change. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden you're picking up wins. 1 becomes 1, 2 becomes 2, 3 becomes. You get what I'm saying? Imagine that happens because of the changes everybody's asking for works. Do you think like he's not gonna get a backlash for that? He's gonna get a backlash because people are gonna ask him, you should have done this 10 games ago. You should have done this 9 games ago, 8 games ago, 7 games ago.
Yeah.
I mean, if you did this at that time, probably we won't be as bad as what we are. We could have been closer to Arsenal than further away from Arsenal. And this is what this head coach does not want to hear. He listens to the outside. You always hear him in his press conference, what the outside world is saying, So he's listening to the outside and he's bringing it into his football club. He should not be listening to anybody. If something's going to bring you winning mentality, no matter if it's outside your principles, go for it because your job will be intact. You know what I mean? You will have a job still. Your team will be doing well. You're winning. Just get on with it. But unfortunately, he's so arrogant and so dumb. He's listening to everybody from the outside. And now it's affecting his job. And he doesn't want to like be proved wrong. Because we know Chiesa can play. We know Gomez can play. We know Robertson can play. But they don't get the opportunity because he does not want to be proved wrong. Because if we prove him wrong, the backlash he will get, he can't take. Because he's a very sensitive manager towards things like that. You hear him in the press conferences. He's always talking about, certain things and all that stuff. If I say this, I'm negative. If I say that and all this stuff, I'm negative. I don't want to hear that, bro. I just want the results on the pitch. If we're going to play ugly and win by 1-0, let's do it. It's a base. It's a starting point. We can move up from there. But he doesn't even want to do that. So, yeah, guys, like, he's going to get the sack. I've got no doubt about that. Listen, I've already checked out from this guy. I wanted him to stay. I was supporting him. And then he goes for an international break for 2 weeks. He goes to Dubai. Then the next one, He comes back and he's telling people, they asked him, have you looked at the Arsenal game the other day? No, I've been watching Man City. Then he goes to the Man City game and then we get battered. I mean, so what have you been watching? Yeah, it's a mess, man. It's an absolute mess. It's hard to watch, guys. But listen, his arrogance is what's going to get him the sack. Stop listening to the outside and do what you have to do in your job, which is win by any means. If it has to be boring or exciting, do something, bro. Sorry, guys.
Spot on.
Was it? Yeah, you've had enough. Get it? I get it.
No, I'm just being honest, man. I mean, I don't want to hear Salah's shit. I don't want to hear Van Dijk's shit. I don't want to hear Kirk's shit. I don't want to hear things like that. Put them in a position where they could perform, brother. Then we could start talking about, challenging for league titles and things like that. But unfortunately, you're listening to the outside world. I'm telling you guys, what's killing him, that coach this season, he's listening to the outside world way too often. And you hear it in his press conferences. If you haven't watched his press conferences, I suggest you go back and watch them. He's always talking about the outside world, what they're saying.
100%.
Yeah.
No, go on, JK. No, JK, go on, buddy. Go on.
No, I was just gonna say you know what humans are like. It's all about the image. Who am I to people, And I always say this: when you win a Premier League, that's your image there, bro. You don't need to say nothing. You don't need to do nothing. You can go to a press conference and just sit there, drink a cup of tea, and fuck off if you wanted to. You understand? And I think there is no need. I don't know. That's why I don't understand why Slot hasn't got anyone near him to say, you know what, Arnie, in this press conference, you don't need to say this, or this. Through one ear, out the other.
He always says that, innit? If I say this, people are going to say I'm negative and all that stuff. He keeps repeating that from the outside. That's what he keeps saying.
I think he's worried about how people view him. He looks like that type of manager.
But that's what kills you as a manager, JK. You know that.
Yeah.
That kills you. If you haven't got the arrogance back, you can stop things like that. It's going to kill you as a manager. Why did it take him this long to finally realize Gomez can play right back? Why? Why are you playing midfielders as
you got nothing to lose, bro.
Thank you.
Simple.
Thank you.
And Nilante has been saying for a long time.
We did it here.
Play Gomez. Keep Salah at the team. Nilante, you got Arnie's job, bro. All out there as well. I'm telling you now. Nilante's been going on a bit for a long time.
Backroom coach style. The setup is here. The three of us. We're set.
Yeah. We're
set, brothers. We're set up. What about Gakpo, guys? Are you happy with him this season, or are you a bit disappointed? I'll start with you, Nilante, with this one. Is he, first of all, is he your left side? If you pick a team?
No.
Okay. Okay, JK, go ahead then. I'll change it over when Nilante starts me. Go, JK.
No, for me, bro. Yesterday he won us the game. His scoring ain't been that bad this season. He's the highest scorer for us. You could tell he's been affected by the slump. Like when you looked at his face yesterday, he looked really distraught, like really tired and he didn't look healthy, Yeah. So it was good for him. The way he smashed that goal in, fair play to him, that was anger. And he was like, fuck this, I'm banging this in straight in. I need to see more of that in him, that anger. That goal, that was good pass for Isaac's goal. Isaac, what's his name? Gakpo could be a better player, 100%. But for me, when you are a winger, you got to be a team player. Very important. Strikers are the type of guys you can play on their own. They don't really need team. You know what I mean? But wingers, for me, need to be team players.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Who would you have, Nilante, as a left winger? Chiesa?
Yeah. Because he's not going to get ahead of Mo. So yeah. I would love to see Chiesa.
I honestly think. Sorry, carry on, bro. I'll change him over. Go on.
Okay, no. I just think Chiesa, he's 2-footed, right, left-footed. He can dribble in, he can dribble out. He's just direct. He's just very direct as a winger, and assist, and he can get goals. He can get goals. We know this. We know he's not the Chiesa of 2021, but he's still good enough for me personally. It's amazing we've got a player like this and we can't use him. We can't. Yeah, and everyone screams injuries, and he's fit. He's been fit since last season. And he's just there for when it doesn't matter. It mounds me. And you know what? Cody pushed on last season. Yes, due to Slote's coaching tactics, which I give credit to Slote. He said to Cody, look, we ain't going to do you as a number 8 or striker. You are my winger, which helped. So Cody knew exactly what he was focused on. When that is good coaching, this is what you do. But he had Diaz there until obviously Jota and Nunes. Unfortunately, the scoring went happening. He went in the middle. Diaz and Cody. He put Diaz would do it. It's competitive, and that's what you need.
Yeah.
They're driven. Look what Cody did. And he's a good player.
I feel sorry for Chiesa, I really do.
Honestly, listen.
I don't know what more.
Was he?
As he's 28, he's not even that old. He's still young.
Exactly, bro. He's just wasted. I feel like I want him to leave. I just want him to leave for his peace.
And he's loving this football club. He wants to do everything.
Exactly,
for he's not even getting the chance. And one day we might regret this. Like if he leaves the club and he's never played. One game he started. You told me this. One game he started.
One game.
In the Premier League. One game. Right in a way. I mean, that's the only game he's ever started for Liverpool in the Premier League.
Mad, isn't it, Fuzzy? It's just mad, JK and Fuzzy. I mean, what are we doing here? When people said, "Oh, the coach Slot didn't want him," but at the end of the day, Hughes is not going to go over Slot's head. He's going to say, "Look, this is what we're doing. Do you agree? Yes or no?" I think he could be an asset, and the Slot will have to sign him off because otherwise he wouldn't come.
You know what's sad, bro? Like, you know what's sad?
Go on, Fuzzy.
Like, the saddest thing about this is even when we're losing, we're not playing him. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you got to lose? You could check him out now. You know what I mean? Because you're not winning games. So why do you just play him? I don't understand. Play him on the left. Because the guy on the left, everybody's asking questions about. He's not keeping the ball better. He's not making the right passes. He's not making the right decisions on the pitch. Okay, he scored one goal yesterday and he set up the other one. But that's not every game. You know what I mean? This is sometimes it comes out. So imagine this. Like Chiesa starts creating goals like you just said. Starts scoring goals like you just said. Then that means you can't take him out of the team, and you're not even giving him that. You're not even giving him that opportunity. Well, how sad is that? Chiesa could have shocked this manager, guys. He could have, and this is what this guy doesn't want. That's why I keep telling you guys. He's too proud to go against his principles, as he says. He's too proud, mate. He doesn't want the backlash if Chiesa starts scoring goals. He does not want that. That's the whole point. And Chiesa starts performing. We've seen him in the League Cup with Ekitike and when he played on the left. Look what he did. No left-sided player did that in our team since him. You know what I mean? Controlling the ball perfectly, passing to Ekitike to score that goal. So much so Ekitike got sent off because he was so excited about that goal. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. He's too proud, bro. That's why I said he's gonna get the sack. It's just a matter of time. I know I'm being harsh, guys, but when I see this head coach do this to himself, I gotta call it out. I was a supporter. You both know I was a supporter.
Yeah.
A month ago, I was protecting this guy. I can't do that anymore. I can't watch this shit. Comes back after the international football and does the same shit. You know what I mean? We're losing to Nottingham Forest at home, who lost to Brighton yesterday by 2 goals.
I know. Crazy.
But guys, I gotta go because I need to eat. I'm hungry. But yeah, we could discuss. Verts has been phenomenal. Obviously, yesterday, I think he's back to his best. And what I like about Verts is I think he worked on himself when he was off, like physically as well as position where he's on the pitch. You know what I mean? Normal circumstances, I see Verts behind people. If you know what I mean, that's what I used to see, and I said, I'm worried here. The guy is hiding from things. You know what I mean? And he was doing that a lot. You know what I mean? And that he doesn't do no more. No, normal circumstances, I'm just putting the cones there. Whenever we got the ball, he was here. Yesterday, what I saw, he was here in front. You know what I mean? He didn't care. Give me the ball. Even if a person is marking me, give me the ball. That's how he was yesterday. So it's kind of, refreshing to see a player that was behind players, worried, to a player that's moving forward now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Good luck to you, Verts, man. Because I believed in you from the beginning anyway, man. So, yeah. Same with Isak, scoring his first goal. It started off slow in the game, but eventually he got into the game and, made it his own, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. Nilante, before I go, bro, who was your right side? Obviously, the rest are the ones you picked, but who was on your right side? Is it Frimpong or someone else?
Oh, no, I would have put Bradley, and I would have started Joey ahead of Ibu.
Okay, let me do that for you. This is Nilante. I did JK's one. Gomez. Big up, Abdul, man. Thanks for the comments, bro.
Yeah, big up Abdul. Always.
Bradley, yeah. I see him on the Brian's channel now. He talks, isn't it? I didn't know. Good talk.
Yeah, Abs. Yeah, Abs is on there. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's your team, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. That's it.
Big up, brothers, man. Nah, it's been a good show, guys. I hope, like, I brought you guys something different to normal and you enjoyed it. I mean, us three being back on the tactical board as well as chatting about football, guys. I liked it. Really enjoyed that, man. Spontaneous thing, man. 2 chat shows in a row we just did, didn't we? Quasi's one and this one.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
What do you think of the next game, guys? Before we go, what do you think the result is going to be? Do you think
3-0?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope so. What about you, Nilante?
Same as JK. I expect to win. Nothing less. Nothing more. Nothing less. No excuses.
80% no for Gakpo. Yeah, people don't want him to start. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. Rio is currently in a phase of learning and developing. He is only 17. Yes, 100% years old. He actively acquiring knowledge, enhancing his skills. Yeah, listen, bro, you're 100% right. He's in a development stage, and people having a go at Rio at the moment. Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about, bro. They don't. I mean, he was put in a situation where it was difficult for him when they said he's an understudy to Gakpo, but unfortunately the season's gone to a different direction. He might need a loan. You know what I mean, in Jan. So we'll wait and see. Hopefully we'll sign a winger by that time as well. But if we don't sign a winger, I think they're gonna keep Rio. But we keep hearing about Semenyo. You know, your Ghanaian brother, Nilante, bro. You never know.
Man, like Antonio, yeah? Say no more.
Say no more.
Say no more.
All right, brothers. Obviously, people can find these 2 gentlemen in obviously 12 Man's channel as well as Brian's channel. So please, if you want to follow these 2 people, Nilante and JK, do so because they're great people. You know what they talk about? They're footballing people. That's what it's all about. All right, guys, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Thank you for everybody that's tuned in as well. Take care.